Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we started Chapter 4, and in it, we got a few important items. We got the storeroom key and the calculator. Now that we're outside of Chapter 4, we're going to go ahead and give those to who they belong to. The calculator belonging to Ralph, I believe his name is, and the storeroom key belonging to the item shop owner at the beginning of Toad Town. So, let's go ahead and give him his calculator. Sorry bud, I had to close up shop. Yeah, we saw that before. Go ahead and give it to him. Hey buddy, isn't that my calculator? You're telling me you got it back from the Shy Guys? Yeah, in your face, Shy Guy. I can open my shop again. Oh man, how can I repay you? I know, take this. This is a special badge, bud. So use it with care. So this is basically required. You got the Ice Spy badge. A sound and an icon alert you to a nearby hidden panel. Basically, it'll just ring whenever you walk into a room that has a star piece. Dad says we would have gone out of business if we hadn't gotten that calculator back. Even though it's like, how do you go out of business if you don't have a calculator? Especially when you're just selling like 3 badges at a time. And it's just like with a rounded a number of coins. Anyway, so now he's going to be selling 3 badges that he gets after Chapter 3. We can only really buy Jump Charge, which we really don't need at all. But he has Spin Smash. If it hits an enemy, smashes into the enemies behind it. So basically it does a normal amount of damage to the enemy in front and 1 damage to an enemy behind. That can be useful for the boss fight of this next chapter. Let's I was reading that as Mario Party. Let's Mario's Party members use the focus command as well. That can be really good for charging up some focus, but I really don't care about it. And Jump Charge, this is, it makes Mario's jump power go up by 2 for each one of its jumps, I believe. But right now our jumps do 3 damage each, so it doesn't really, like you might as well just attack twice instead of doing that, because you'll do more damage, unless it has like 2 defense, and then it can be useful. Once again, could be useful for the boss of the chapter. Anyway, oh wait, no, this is the wrong store, actually, never mind. My bad, and I think I also want to check a few items as well, because we're not really going to need the cake mix or some other things that we have, I'm pretty sure. And we get like tons of items in this chapter, and some really good ones too, so we're going to want to get rid of those in order to make room. I do have refunds, so I guess I could just use them in battle. In fact, I think I might just do that. But cake mix can be cooked, so I want to keep that. No, Mario, it's you. A Shy Guy stole my storeroom key. Yes, we know. What in the world would I do? Well, we'll give it back to you so you can get in there. Alright, Mario, you did it. You got my storeroom key. Thanks so much. You've saved my livelihood. And I'll unlock that. Tell you what, take anything you like from the storeroom. It's just a little thank you for getting my storeroom key back. So this is actually required, unlike the calculator, because you have this, the toy train, and in addition to that, we have a dizzy dial, and we're full on items. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and I think it'll disappear if I just leave it there. Yeah. Okay. What do I don't want to disappear? Or what do I do want to disappear? I don't really need the PAL block. We'll go ahead and throw that then. Although it can be useful a little later. Actually, no, it can't be. I'm thinking of something else. Welcome to Harry's shop. Okay, so we're going to sell some items because we don't need items. Thunderbolt's practically useless because it only strikes 1 enemy for 5 damage. We can do that with a normal jump attack. Mushroom, don't really need that. That's a small amount of HP. We have better items that can heal. Mystery, I'm going to show that in a battle soon, so we won't need to get rid of that. I guess I could sell the Fire Flower. I don't really need that. Yeah. And I guess I didn't really have to sell that because we're going to check both of these cake mixes because there's nothing I want to do with it right now. Especially since we can't even cook because she's missing her frying pan. And we'll go ahead and grab these. These are both much better items than what we gave. And I forgot that Mario does his entire spinning animation whenever you pick up an item with it. Anyway, with that, I think we've got pretty much everything I want, so let's go ahead and go back into the chapter, which will be right in here. Because now that we have the toy train, we can do stuff with it. So, this is a little confusing. What you actually have to do with the toy train is you have to click on the box and use the toy train here, and you'll throw it on in. Because presumably it's normal size right now. So now, when it's in here, it'll be huge. If you go in there, it'll just shrink down with you, I suppose. Anyway, let's go on in, and now that we have that, we can go this way. Now I'm going to go ahead and smack this for later. Yahoo! Heart, we're back in business. This train just dropped out of the sky and onto the tracks. Public transit's up and running, even though no one actually uses it. You can use the switches in front of the station to choose the train's direction. Have you figured out which way you want to go? Please tell me again if you're sure that's the way you want to go. All aboard. Where would you like to go? Pink Station. So if you actually talk to him before before you hit the arrow, he'll give you a different dialogue. So that's why I wanted to hit it beforehand. Also did the... Okay, the music actually stopped there. I'm listening to the computer by the way again, so that's the reason why I said that after we started. Next stop, Pink Station. So yeah, they have another train segment there, just like going out to Mount Rugged. Alrighty. And I believe here we can get a few things. Station stop, well, obviously we can get a few things. If I remember correctly, yes, there is something here. Ah, it's the mailbag, that's right. So that's what that was stolen from the mail, or the post office, so we're gonna need that. And if I remember correctly, yes, there's another one of these. I guess I could have shown off the, in fact, you know what? Hold on. Let's show off the badge that we just got. Hold on. So I'll go here. Go ahead and put on the badge. I'm not sure if it takes any things. It probably does, because otherwise, yeah, okay. We'll take off refund, put on I Spy, and show it off. So whenever you walk into a room with a star piece in it, it'll blink. It won't tell you where it is, so you kind of just have to ground pound everywhere until you find it. Oh, we're on top of it. There we go. And Paracarry flies, so it's not really like he can stop it from coming out. We'll go ahead and take that off, or was it? I Spy, and put refund back on. So we can use a few items here, because good golly, we need to use some items, because we're kind of full on them. Of course, there's nothing particularly... Ooh, we need to go back to the right, because we can't do anything here yet. Because there's something important to the right path. Oh, and here we have Kemi Koopa again, making another item. That's the Thunder Rage. Okay, that'll actually be really useful, which is why we need to use some items. So we haven't actually seen these guys in action yet, so let's get them. And we have another Shy Guy right here. Let's go ahead and tattle him right now, just to check him out. And what's like earlier in the Let's Play, I said I wasn't going to tattle everything, but it's becoming actually pretty useful. This is a Medi Guy. Medi Guys are the emergency workers of the Shy Guy clan. Max HP is 7, attack power is 1, defense power is 0. Obviously their attack is low because they're more of a medic. They have the power to heal their wounded companions, of course. They also attack. We'd better hurry up and take them out of the mix. It's a pain if they keep fixing all the damage we do. So I believe they'll heal their partners for 7 HP, so you're going, or not 7, 4 HP. So you're going to want to avoid that. I'm going to go ahead and use a power jump on them just to knock them out. Because... they kind of just attack like a normal Shy Guy. And that's that guy's attack. Okay, so we avoided that, and it only did 1 damage because we have damage dodge, and we can take out the rest of these normally. I don't really have to worry about the Shy Guy down here. We'll let Goombario take out the flying Shy Guy. Like that. And with just 1 more to go... okay, we just upgraded like... a second ago. How did I not dodge that? So I was actually checking to see if we had a lot of star points, but we do not. And that takes care of that. Easy enough. Of course, we're getting much less, or we're getting 1 less star point because we level up. But we do get a lot of coins, which we need because we don't really have the money to afford many things right now. Alright, go on here. This will jump you back here, and you're going to want to get this other treasure chest because it has a badge, and inside of it, it has the Defense Plus badge. It's basically like a Power Plus, except it works on your defense. Like the Power Plus badge. Oh, wow, okay. Like the Power Plus badges actually makes you, or it costs 6 BP. I couldn't think of what I wanted to say there. We're just going to completely annihilate these guys because we do not care. Go ahead and take them out. And we will have several points to, I'm not sure if we have several, but we'll have points later on in this chapter to get some HP from blocks. So, our HP isn't that big of a factor right now. I believe you want to hit this. I mean, it's the only thing we really can do. Now I'll send you back up. So, right here, we have a little Shy Guy running. Let's follow him, because it doesn't appear as if there's anything else to do. Hug this wall right here, and they'll flip it over so you can get through. Pretty cool. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. Took him out no problem whatsoever. It was just one Shy Guy, so not that dangerous. Just one coin in there, kind of useless. And in here, I believe we have another badge? Yes, we got the Ice Power badge. Increases attack power against fire enemies by 2. Not really that helpful in this chapter, although there is some fire enemies later on. More useful in the next chapter. And here we have a Thunder Rage. Pretty strong item. We'll make sure to use that at some point. And we got the Frying Pan. Tasty's Frying Pan. Return it to her. Alrighty, so we're actually going to want to go ahead and do that right now. Otherwise, we can't really move on with the chapter. And you can just push that yourself on the way back. So I guess I'll meet you back at Tasty. Alright, back at Tasty. Now that we have the frying pan, let's go ahead and give it back to her. Oh, hello there, hon. Thank you for coming to visit, but I'm afraid I can't cook now. I'm so sorry. My dear old frying pan was stolen by a Shy Guy. It really burns me up. Literally. So let's give her the frying pan then. That ought to cheer her up. Oh, Mario, my dear frying pan. You saved it from the Shy Guys. Thank you so much, Mario. Heart. For that, I'm going to make you something extra special, Heart. So, what she's going to make us here is actually required for the later parts of the chapter. And she gives us, here's the cake. She gives us a piece of cake. Now, you actually do need this, even though you can use it or throw it away or sell it. And she does say it's one of her specialties. There's a couple of items that are actually her specialty. She swore she would never make it again, but we're very special. So yeah, we can actually just give her the cake mix and she'll make more. So if you use the one that you have on accident, don't worry, it's not that much of a problem. And since we also got the mailbag, we'll go ahead and give it back to the mailman. Although I'm sure Parakarry would like it as well. Shy Guy stole full bag of mail from us. We've seen this before. Here's the mailbag. Oh, that's it. The bag. Thank you, Mario. You'll never know how many people will be happy to get mail. Let me give you a small thank you gift. And for that, we get a star piece. And we can now view the mail. Well, seems you have received some mail. Let's read. One for Bo. From the Booze. What does it say? Dear Lady Bo, thank you for rescuing us from that horrible tub of blubba up on Gusty Gulch. We'd never dream we'd meet a boo of your stature, even though we live like, what, not even a mile away? The sight of you alone would have been enough to keep us going, but you went ahead and defeated Tubba Blubba too. We thought that our friends were done for when they were eaten, but they've all returned. Many thanks. When you're done with your quest, we're throwing you a party. Please come. Oh, and please say hi to everyone at Boo's Mansion. Boo's at Gusty Gulch. Yeah, we already did that, kind of. So, no, we don't have any more letters. So that's, once again, pretty much all we can do in Toad Town right now. I'm going to go ahead and heal up and then meet you all back in the toy box. Alright, here we are back at Pink Station. I want to point out that we can't actually go any farther on this rail, and that's why we didn't do that before. Not sure if I pointed that out. But now that I have, we can go to this left path now that we have cake. That's right, cake is the answer. And we actually have a coin, one single coin, and a new enemy. Yeah, sure, we can keep Bo out, and it doesn't really matter because we can switch whenever we want. Oh, we don't actually have that many enemies here. So, I'm going to switch to Goombario and, as per usual, tattle on this guy. What is up? I really wish this game kept a tattle log. This is a Spy Guy. Spy Guys look like they're ready for war in their spiffy camouflage gear. Max HP is 7, attack power is 2, defense power is 0. They change their weapons each time they're attacked. You'd best try to avoid their hammer attack. Every time you're hit by it, you'll lose one of your commands, and that's actually a pretty interesting thing there. So, if they actually end up hitting you with the hammer, you will take damage, and they will take away one of your commands like one of these. Sucks if they steal strategies from you, but let's go ahead and knock out the meta guy first, and then there's something special I want to do. Knocked him out easy. So, get hit. He's took our hammer, actually. That's interesting. I don't use hammer that much anyway. We're going to use that mystery that we got from Boo's Mansion. And we'll see what it does. It only refunds 1 coin, and it activates the power of... Oh, Stone Camp would have been awesome. But nope, it uses the Dizzy Dial, so that's the item that gets used. It's actually pretty cool, but it doesn't work on this guy, so that's a shame, but Goombario can just knock him on out. So yeah, that's really cool if you can get a good effect, but it's kind of random, so I'd probably not. And which one of them gave us 3 star points? I thought they only gave us 2, no matter what the kind of Shy Guy it was. Anyway, moving on here. This room, we have a very large Shy Guy. There's not really anything over here. Let's talk to him. Everybody calls me Gourmet Guy. I don't know why, I'm just an ordinary food-loving Shy Guy. Sigh, I'm hungry. Okay, so you can actually let him eat anything here. As an actual insult, you can have him eat the Repel Gel, one of the most rare items in the game, but we're going to give him the cake. He will spit it out if it's not cake, though. Oh, delicious. This is lip smacking good. And there he goes. I think we killed him. Yum! And he ascends to the heavens. You'll see him later. And with that, he drops the cookbook, which we'll actually want to give to Tasty later on. Now, there are a lot of invisible blocks throughout this place, for good reason, you'll see later on, but I'm going to go ahead and get this one because it has a super soda, which can be useful. How much does it restore? 5 FP. It's usually used as a ingredient in cooking, though. And right here, this is an enemy that's special because, although it doesn't look like it, it has a new encounter. Boop. So, you can see that enemy over here. It is called a Pyro Guy. Let's go ahead and tattle him. This is a Pyro Guy. Pyro Guys are on fire, so any contact with them will cause damage. Max HP 7, attack power is 4, and defense power is 0. They're tough opponents, mainly because their attack power is so high. Any attacks that involve water or snow are best bet here because, well, you know. And there's another detail about their weaknesses that he's not telling us right now, but we'll ignore that. So, since he is so bulky, we could once again just use the thing. Starstorm, that's what I'm thinking of. I can't use multi-bounce to knock him out either. Ooh, you know what we have? We could use a Thunder Rage, actually. Or a Snowman Doll, for that matter. That would actually be super effective on him. Sure, we'll do that, and that'll knock out the guy in the front, too. So this will show off weaknesses. I don't think I've shown off weaknesses before. And since the Snowman's Doll is an ice attribute, it'll do 2 more damage. I believe it's always the rule of 2 more damage for enemies that are weak to it. He does have the same attack animation as pretty much every other Shy Guy, though. And, ooh. You know what, we'll just so we don't have to switch out, we'll go ahead and head bonk on this guy, and then we'll use the hammer on the Fry Guy. Or Pyro Guy, was it? Even though, okay, Fry Guy is the name of the boss in Super Mario Bros. 2, so that's what I'm thinking of. Also, our hammer actually does, I believe, 5 damage whenever we use it. I think. Because we have that power up, and that gives us a lot of coins too. So we'll hit these 2, and in the middle, there's actually a Dizzy Dial, so we'll go ahead and grab that too. Like I said, a lot of invisible blocks in here for a reason that you'll know later on. So we have a bit more here to go. Oop, another one of you. I'm not exactly excited to fight anymore. Even though he's following us all the way over here, maybe if we just move over a little bit? Please? Okay, so now we can get these. There's actually an infinite coin block here. Well, not infinite, but you know, it has a lot of coins, so I actually wanted to get that without being interrupted. Oh, another Pyro Guy. Well, you know what? Actually, ooh, look at this. This is a very good time to show something off. So, if we choose Bombette, she has an attack power of 6 with her bomb ability. However, for some reason, against the Fry Guys, it has extra damage. Probably because they're fire and it's like lighting a fuse, but it'll do 1 extra damage to the Fry Guy, or the Pyro Guys for some reason. Who knows why, but hey, it's useful to know. So yeah, Bombette gets a little usefulness out of attacking them. And in this room, there is another invisible block somewhere. I'm gonna try and find it, because it actually has a pretty good item in it. If I could, that would be great. Oh geez, I can't find it. Anyway, we have this switch here that's actually going to fix the track right over here. And we have came all the way around back to the station. But I'm going to take a second to try and find this invisible block, and I'll tell you when I find it. Oh, there it is, and inside it is a Thunder Rage, another really good item. I think that's like our third Thunder Rage we have now, so we'll probably use that soon. Oh! Well, I guess, speaking of which, let's go ahead and destroy them. Refund, give me money. Boom, boom, and boom. And even though we won't be able to take them out, let's go ahead and use Cooper's attack, just to take out the two on the bottom here. Power Gel. Take out those two, and all we have left is the Fly Guy, I believe it was called. Hup. Their attacks are actually kind of hard to avoid because they shoot. Ooh, you know what? We kind of want to use as many items as we can. Do we have one that hits one enemy? No, we don't. We get a lot of items in this chapter, so we're just going to want to use items as they come to us, really. Even though there's not that many items there's not that many enemies that really require to have items used on them, just because they're kind of weak. Shy Guys are like on the same level of Gloombas, except they can do an acrobat attack that does 3 damage, which in that case they're all inferior to the Spike Gloomba. Like, it's weird thinking about that. There's enemies that we fought after Chapter 1 that are basically as strong as the enemies we're fighting in this chapter that are practically required. Anyway, now that we unlock the track, we can move forward again. I would like to go to the green station, thank you very much. And all aboard. So once again, we're riding the train all the way to station whatever. I don't remember. Oh, it's green, okay. So now that we're here, I believe we have a heal block? No, that's not here. That's actually at the next station, apparently. Anyway, I'm going to save here and end it off, so join us next time when we see what these mysterious blocks do. See you all then, and goodbye.